Welcome back again, everybody. And today, well, where are we going? We are, uh, we are, sorry, kind of going. Hup. We're gonna take a second here. And, just kind of enjoy a little look around here. Come on, see if we can. Yep, not real. All we're beating. Cool. Well, kind of. All right, let's get moving. Because we got stuff to do. We're kind of backtracking through Ashe's life now, and wherever Ashe might be, we'll see what she's got. So, well, I mean, the first thing we want to do is just backtrack and, well, let's talk to Roland. So, Ashe, we're gonna have to, we'll have to go get Ashe here in a second, and
need a ride? I can
yep.
take you to any of the holding. Where do you want to go?
We're going to Markarth.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ready to go yet?
Yeah.
Oh, steady.
Let's go. Yeah, Imperial. Oh, that's... Uh-huh. Certainly a thing. So let's go... Go ahead and head back to... Oof. Go ahead and head back and, well, let's talk to an old assassin and see what he has for us. If anything. He might not, but, well. Ashe, come on. Where'd you go? There you are. All right. Oof. Off in the distance, there's a couple of things that we've got.
I need answers, my friend. Answers that seem to elude me at every turn.
Oh, we know. Let's go get some answers. How are you now?
Sharp blade, sharp mind. That's the key to a long life. Need something?
Yeah, let's do that.
That's a fair question. My father was a true son of Cyrodiil. Came to Skyrim seeking his fortune. Found it in the form of my Nord mother, he did. Guess I'm a bit of a blend.
Well, let's go.
Years of taking lives. It wore me down. I saw the same pain, the same loss, reflected in the eyes of every victim. I realized I'd become the very thing I hated. I needed to escape that cycle of violence, to find some semblance of peace. So I left the Brotherhood behind, buried my past in these woods, and chose a different path. A quiet life, away from the shadows.
Let's go there.
That's
Yep.
a long story. But the short
Yeah.
version is, I had a friend. A close one. We enlisted together in the Imperial Legion. Back in 4E171. At the start of the Great War. We were young. Foolish. Thought we were invincible. But the war, it changes a man.
But what happened?
We were ambushed by Thalmor Justiciars. My friend, he didn't make it. I barely escaped with my life. I saw them, standing over his body, mocking him, desecrating his memory.
Well, that's how they do.
Rage took hold. A thirst for vengeance that consumed me. I hunted them down, one by one. It became my sole purpose, my only reason for living. When the war ended, I was left empty, haunted by what I'd done, by the blood on my hands. I'd become a killer, but it brought me no peace. The Brotherhood offered me a way to channel that darkness, to use my skills for their purposes.
Guessing that.
I
Yeah.
spent most of my life in the woods. Learned more from the trees than from any fancy city folk. Had to polish up my tongue a bit in the Brotherhood, mind you. But that's all in the past now.
I know.
That's a fair question. My father was a true son of Cyrodiil. Came to Sky. Oh, it's you two.
Aha!
Didn't expect to see you again. Until next time.
We need to talk. I'm sorry about...
Hold on, lass. Let's get inside.
Well, he's still awfully friendly.
Why do I feel a sucker punch happening?
Welcome again to me humble abode. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
Well... let's park it.
Let me just get you some refreshments. Tea, mead, and for the Ashen lady, dwarven oil.
Good one, Roland. But I'd be surprised if you actually kept that on you.
Oh, yes you would. It does come quite in handy.
Handy for...
Polishing by axe helps keep it looking young. Can't do that for myself, unfortunately. So, what can I do for you?
Roland, I owe you an apology. Not just for threatening you before, but for not trying to understand you first.
Huh.
Wow. Not expect to hear that coming out of your mouth, young lass. Truth be told, I owe you an apology too. Did some things I
I'm
ain't
gonna
proud of.
swivel back and forth a
Just
bit.
following orders I was, but that's no excuse.
Oh. How do we help?
Yes, yes.
Heh.
That exactly. Words are cheap. Actions speak louder. Tell you what.
Cut wood?
Help me
Cut
with
wood.
this wood cutting. Got a big order for the carpenter in town.
I have an axe.
Keeps a roof over me head, you see.
That'll do.
Isn't that a bit mundane for someone of my talents?
No. Didn't think I'd be saying.
Your loudmouth got us into this. I suppose we'll have to chop our way out.
We're good. Oh.
Yes?
Oh. Hold that.
Could
Right
I
then.
pull you
Finish
aside
up
for
your
a
drinks.
moment?
Then let's get to work. Fresh air.
What's our
will
next
do
plan
us
of
all
action?
good.
Understood.
Alright, well. Hey!
There's nothing like a stroll through the woods. It helps clear my mind.
Let's get to chopping. Let's do a little bit of wood chopping. And, take 5. And you know what? We are overachievers. Let's make it happen. All right. Yeah. Sorry, I'm running away for a second, but yeah, let's go ahead. One more. 3. We're good. And spend the afternoon chopping wood, help out a retired assassin. You know, who knew? Alright, that's enough of that. Let's go. Hey, chopped up some wood for you.
Good work, both of you. Now, while I stack this wood, why don't you run down to that iron vein south of here and bring back some more? The carpenter needs that too. Oh, but Ashe, she stays. Don't worry, she'll be fine. Tossed me weapons aside long ago.
I'll be fine. Remember who's bodyguarding who here. Talking to Ronan will be good for me, I think.
Take care.
Yeah. Let's go north, west, south. Yeah, so let's hit the... Did we already get the iron, or... Fuck, I lost the iron. Oh. Wait. Yep. Yo, I think I might have already, have that iron. Huh. Whoops. Did we? Didn't we? Oh. We are silly sometimes, but... Unless, yeah. Oh, man. We were just not paying attention, were we? Well, you know. South? That is not south. heck. Oh, fiddle, fiddle, fiddle. I might have gotten myself in a wee bit of trouble here. Because I think this mod is expecting... Well, let's see.
And then I tripped over my own scabbard and fell headfirst into a mud puddle.
Well, they're getting along. That's nice.
It was not my finest moment, I'll admit.
Come in, join us. Ashe was just sharing some of her more entertaining mercenary tales.
Oh. Well, that's nice. Yeah. Apple cabbage stew. There we are.
How was the mining?
It's enjoyable.
There's a
I can do it.
certain satisfaction
Yeah.
that comes after you finally see that wonderful ore sticking out of the veins. Especially if you mine rare ore, like Skyrim.
Solstein?
Indeed, my friend. Which is why every smith worth his salt dreams to go there.
Merlin's father was a smith.
Oh.
I used to apprentice for my father every day. And just being next to those coals, mining that ore. I must admit, even for an automaton, seeing a girl's preference for the manlier pursuits was quite surprising. And a breath of fresh air. If this was written into her, Aryo must have some good taste.
Yeah.
I don't think it was. My home wasn't exactly a smithy, but the sounds and smells you described are familiar to me. I must have developed an affinity for it. Mr.
Oh.
Bryant and I, we're fine now. I've come to accept what my father would have wanted, not to bear ill feelings and truly just move on.
Oh. And a little philosophical here, but huh. Show, don't tell. But okay.
Oh, what is it?
So how did it go?
I feel lighter, like a huge weight has been lifted from my shoulders. We all have our regrets. We have our wounds, our dark pasts. I believe you encouraged me about this too, but only now did it set in. The only thing you can change about the past is how you feel about it in the present. I suppose I have you, Roland, and Martimius to thank.
Martimius?
He was the one who came up with that quote. Great thinker. Roland just told me about him.
Aha! Well, chopping away
You
wood.
dolt. If that were the case, I'd be a woodcutter by now. I meant the simple things in life. That was what my father meant by living and experiencing. Just being present and in the moment. Whether it be cutting wood or enjoying drinks with friends.
Just doing my job.
Oh, and what would that
Yeah.
be? Professional adventurer, dragon slayer, or perhaps my personal therapist.
Yes. Babysitting.
I'm a grown adult, thank you very much. I do not need to be coddled.
Always an option.
But
Yeah.
if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here. Truly confronting my past, not just running from it.
Well,
Thank you.
easy peasy. Yeah. Oh, man, rabbit. Garlic. Yes.
Your magical reserves are prodigious.
All right. At the Riverwood commune. Huh. Well,
Need something?
Oh, I need a moment to go. Heck yes. Well, I suppose last little bit of today is going to be, let's take a couple of,
Vengeance. It promised clarity, but it's only brought more questions. About myself, about my purpose, about everything.
yeah, it do that sometimes, but tell you what, let's go to Riverwood, because I don't want to just, yeah, because it just seems like we can start there. Let's harvest up some potatoes. And then we'll head off and then, yeah, back to Whiterun.
City of Markarth sure is a beauty. Where do you want to go?
Whiterun.
Climb and back, and we'll be
And then
off.
we go to, and then we hoof it to Riverwood.
Get up there.
Ah. Oof. I am peckish. I am sleepy. We'll live. And we're going to get chilly, so we'll hoof it to the... We're going to we'll go ahead and hoof it over to the Riverwood Trader and... Oh, Riverwood Commune. That's way back there. Well, let's at least get there. And, well... Let's get ourselves up to Riverwood. And... and get warm. Take off. What the? Okay. What's up with the cow?
I'd stay away if I were you.
What? What's up with this?
I'm on my way to a giant camp, and I can't guarantee those beasts won't think you're part of the offering.
Hello,
Keep your
cow.
distance, and you shouldn't have anything to worry about.
What?
The cow, of course. Others do it differently. But I found that an annual offering usually keeps the giants away from our livestock. Some think it's superstition, but I believe it works. I've yet to have a giant kill any of my livestock.
What's up with the paint?
It's tradition. We mark the animal as a way to let the giants know we're giving it to them willingly. Sort of a peace offering.
Need any help?
I have everything under control. Thanks for offering.
Okay.
Until next time.
Conflict is in our blood. Deep down, everyone has a desire for...
Well, now it's just raining. No fun at all. Let's get moving. Oof. We are chilly, we are sleepy. And we do need to pause. We do need to run up here. And say a word or two to shore, and then We'll step inside. Step inside, get a room. Because we totally forgot we have a...
Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
What do you
All right.
The path ahead. It feels shrouded in shadows. I'm not sure which one to take.
Excuse me. There's Embry. Hey, hey, yeah, Delphine. I need a room.
That visitor been sure thing. It's yours for a day.
All right. It's mine. 1, 2, 3. Take a little nap. Get something to eat. Oh. All right. Let's get moving. And we'll head for the Riverwood commune. That's gonna be interesting. Still. Hey! Is that dragon gonna...
Potions judiciously.
Yeah, hey, Hey! You gonna start something? Is this dragon gonna start something? It's over there, man. Alright. Does not look like he's gonna start something? But alright then. Well, looks like he's just flying around. Not being a doofus. So we'll just let that flying dragon do his thing. Yeah. Now we're gonna find the location of this Hey! See, that's what you get when you startled me. Shame on you. Don't do that. I'll take the pelt. What the? Really? Don't do that. Ah, looks like we got some stairs to climb. So we'll go ahead and do that. Goats. And I think we're here. So, I tell you what, everybody, yeah. I mean, this looks picturesque, but we'll go ahead and call it a day here. So until next time, hey, I mean, the things. Do the like, the subscribe, and the telling the friends and all that good stuff. But until next time, thank you.